634. Someone read that to me and give me a page.
634.
For the sake of time, Mishlei, Proverbs, 634. Thank you. 580. 634.
634.
For jealousy or kana enrages a man. Therefore he will not spare others in the day of his vengeance. Notice. Kana is the rage of a man. That rage, that kana, will lead him to having no mercy, sparing in the day of what? In the day of his own or her own vengeance. Listen. Jealousy here in Proverbs 6:34, don't miss this now please, is characterized as masculine rage. The word man in this verse is the word geber, which means a valiant man or warrior. Proverbs 6:34. A kana is the rage of a geber, a valiant warrior. A warrior's geber, a warrior's rage, comes from the verb gabar, which means to be strong, to prevail. In context, the writer is warning his son to avoid adultery. In women, jealousy is more disruptive than in men because it is a masculine attribute. You're not listening. Jealousy, in talking about an adulterous woman, in Mishlei 6:34, the word gabar for jealousy enrages a strong man. So he will not spare in the day of his vengeance. So because jealousy is the trait of a strong warrior type man, jealousy is more disruptive for women than men because it is a masculine attribute that they have bought into.
Gotcha.
A strong man, a strong warrior, is said to be jealous and very vengeful. So that when jealousy in a woman causes her to be defeminized. She's playing the part of a man. She's acting like a man. She's walking like a man. She's conducting the home affairs like a man. She's conducting business like a man. She is walking in a male trait, a male character attribute. It is not becoming women. What is becoming women is Sarah's behavior, who trusted Yahweh enough to call Abraham what? Master. To allow Abraham to climb up Mount Moriah with Yitzchak. She might have fought it a little bit, but she ultimately, that wouldn't have happened if Sarah hadn't gone along with the program. Can I hear a good amen?
Amen.
And we complain, oh, my husband wants to move. I don't want to move. He's been talking about moving for 6 months. I don't want to move because I have reason. Hey, at least he's not asking you to climb Mount Moriah and kill your baby. Can I hear a good amen? So jealousy is more disruptive than it is in men because it is a masculine attribute. Jealousy in a woman causes her to be defeminized, making her more masculine. It is the rage of a man and not of a woman. Note that it knows no mercy but revenge. As with the law of jealousy we read earlier in Bamidbar 5, we see there is no place for a woman to be jealous, nor is jealousy itself ever justified. I'll say that again! There is no place for a woman to be jealous. It is not a feminine attribute. It is a male attribute. And nor is the jealousy ever justified for the child of Yahweh. And that is not the way we've been raised. We've been raised, it is right sometimes to get jealous because you got to fight for your own turf and stand for your own ground. And if you're not jealous, how else are you going to help him snap into reality? Can I hear a good amen? You ask most people who involve matriarchal Western love, it's okay to be jealous. Because if you're not jealous, you're going to lose what you got. Girl, you got to stand up and fight for yours. No, you don't. And patriarchy is respect your husband, call him master, realize that he doesn't have to make perfect decisions. He's going to make mistakes. And when he makes mistakes, you follow him into the mistake. When he makes good decisions, You follow him into the good missions, and Yahweh will cover you left, right, front, and center.
Amen.
You're fully covered and fully protected. Isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful.
Nothing can ever go wrong in your life because Yahweh surrounds you.
Amen.
Thank you, Yahweh.
Because you're not stepping out of divine order.
Amen.
You're not stepping out of divine government. Can I hear a good amen?
Amen.
Okay. Don't turn there for the sake of time, please. Job 5:2. EO 5:2.
Uh-oh.
Don't turn there for the sake of time. For wrath kills the foolish man, but kinah, jealousy, envy, slays the silly.
All the time.
Eliphaz was among those who spoke wrong about Yahweh, but that doesn't mean everything he said was wrong. He said jealousy, kinah, slays the silly. So if you're being controlled by a spirit of jealousy, you don't have wisdom, you have silliness. The spirit of Yahweh in Isaiah 11 is called the spirit of wisdom. If you're being led by a spirit of jealousy daily and hourly and way too often, you're not being led by the spirit of wisdom. It's a stupid spirit. It accuses falsely. It doesn't see reality. It sees things that are not there, and it doesn't trust another person, and it doesn't trust Yahweh to exercise godly leadership in a home. It is the enemy of patriarchy. We talk about patriarchy. Patriarchy is more than a man having two wives. Patriarchy is a mindset where the woman takes her rightful place, the man takes his rightful place, and everybody is in perfect divine order of divine government. Can I hear a good amen?
Amen.
Mishlei 3:31. Because if there's not divine order with one wife and one husband, how is there going to be divine order with three wives?
Uh-oh.
If a man does not know how to rule his own home, how is he going to oversee the house of Yahweh?
Uh-oh.
Can I hear a good amen?
Amen.
Mishlei 3:31. Envy, turn to Mishlei please, Proverbs 3:31. I'm not closing, so don't even get fidgety. Proverbs 3:31. Can I hear a good amen?
Amen.
You know why I'll never hear this word in the church? You know why I'll never hear this teaching? Because they're involved with matriarchy. They want to run their world and their lives through matriarchy. Baruch Hashem Yahweh. The matriarch determines what everybody else does. Envy, kana, envy not the oppressor. Choose none of his ways. Kana, not the oppressor. Choose none of his ways. Note, the implication is that jealousy, kana, Proverbs 3:31, is the way of the oppressor. It says, do not envy the ways of the oppressor. Jealousy is one of the ways that Satan oppresses the people of Yahweh. Jealousy is one of the ways that Satan oppresses the people of Yahweh. It says, do not choose any of the oppressor's ways. He cannot not the, who is the oppressor, who is the accuser of the brethren. S period A period 10. Don't envy his ways. Oh, you know, we're doing great in a matriarchal society. Child health and human services, pulling children out of home, taking children out, children being abused, neglected. We're doing fantastic.
Yep. Don't I know it?
Leah got jealous. Rachel got jealous. They put it on, and instead of Jacob becoming monogamous when he was called to be patriarchal, what happened? What happened? Rachel snapped into obedience, and there was more blessing through Bilhah. Who was Bilhah? One of the matriarchs of Israel. So matriarchs get blessed when they submit to the patriarch. But matriarchs are not called to lead the patriarchs. They're called to submit to the matriarchs and to follow the matriarchs in divine order, in divine government. That doesn't mean men are better than women. It just means when a woman gets jealous, it's pitiful. She's exhibiting a male characteristic of a warrior who's jealous over spoil, who's jealous over. It's a male attribute to be jealous. And when a woman manifests jealousy, she's being defeminized. It's unrighteous. All jealousy is unrighteous. It's a spirit. Mishle 14:30. Mishle 14:30.